The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident play. And as they...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Here we go. They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
So the Nets starting five. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Griffin with some nice D.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Middleton finds Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And Harden with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Middleton for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden outside. The feed now to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Griffin dishes to Jordan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Durant subbed in for Joe Harris. Here's DiVincenzo. Basket counts. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's Harden. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Middleton outside. Griffin against Lopez. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Irving. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
Now DiVincenzo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. And Harden with the stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. There's the triple. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Harden with it. Durant in the corner. Offline with his three. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
and Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle. KD's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Shamet, the pass to Durant. Banked in off the glass.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Back to Holiday. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Brooklyn with the ball.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And Holiday, here we go. It's blocked. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now, here's Shamet. Passes it to Durant. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. 5 to shoot. Irving, good.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
The Bucks trail. Now, Giannis. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Portis against Jordan. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Outside Irving. Goes up the baseline. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 2.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives, on the offensive glass.
To the middle. Intercepted. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. The pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. Jordan kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan, it's good on the putback.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Connaughton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Milton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Jordan dishes to Harden. Picked his pocket. Giannis drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points and 1. And that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears.
Look at that.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. Harris outside. He kicks to Jordan. Here's Harden on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Harden the pass to Irving. tries again. Jordan. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
For the tie, hits it down to Middleton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Holiday against Harden. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Nets. Shamet's checked in. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. With the teardrop. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Launches the 3. And that one's good. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince Stark that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Harden dishes to Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Shamet the pass to Harris. 1:14 left to play in the third. Shamet with it. Shoots it up. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Middleton.
Staying confident in the paint, Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Outside Jordan. Harden scanning the floor. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Harris. Great D that time for Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Portis. Here's the teardrop.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Here is Harden, and he lays it straight in. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
And fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Landry Shamet. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Here's Durant. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 7. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Green. Here's Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Milwaukee.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Outside for KD. Cans the 12-footer.
Well, Kevin Durant over the past couple seasons has been in the top 5 as the best mid-range shooters in the league.
Outside Holiday to the wing on the left. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Off target with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Middleton against KD. Green up on top. Now the pass to Claxton. The kick out to Brown. Over Middleton. That doesn't go either for Durant. Bucks trail by 7. Now the Bucks moving it up. It's stolen by Green. Here's Claxton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. To the paint. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Durant kicks to Irving. Back to KD. Count the basket.
Having won multiple NBA scoring titles, Durant shows us once again how it's done.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Will it go? And Giannis throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Outside Irving. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Irving can't hit. Bucks trail by 10. Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Durant against Middleton. KD passes to Brown. Green taking his time here. 18 feet out. And no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. But he gets it back. Pass to DiVincenzo. Feeds it to Lopez. A second chance effort. The rebound by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Irving passes to Harden. Releases. Nails the baby hook. And the Nets lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Inside, stolen by Harden. Pass to Irving. Outside Durant. Harden left side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Griffin. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
PJ Tucker.
Teague feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Tucker. Fires the three. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. That's a look at our settings tonight. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Giannis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich, taken away by Holiday. Capella against Giannis. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here is Young. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Trae Young. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now, here is Young over Holiday. Knocks down the 10-footer.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Holiday against Young. Holiday goes in. Misses from short range. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Huerter from outside the arc. Atlanta again missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. Here's Middleton. The step back jumper is good. Middleton's got his second basket.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Herder passes to Hunter. Back to Herder. The pass to Capella. He dishes it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Good decision by DeAndre Hunter, showing leadership skills and the ability to be a great teammate.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the right side. Down low. Portis, the pass to Middleton. Yep, that one goes in there. Middleton's got 6 points. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Here's Herder. Gallinari on the wing. Clock at 6. That one falls.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. For 3, Middleton. Gallinari with the rebound. Now Williams with 1 on the clock, and he lays it up and in.
Shifty with the dribble, Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Gallinari with the steal. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top, up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog label.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Dunn in at the point. Dunn passes to Herder. Dunn looking over the floor. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Herder, and he banks in the layup. Herder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Holiday dishes to Tucker. Back to Holiday. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Herder.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Dishes to Hunter. Inside. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Hunter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 4. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. It's Portis high post. Count that one.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Herder passes to Hunter. Here's Herder. Pass to Gallinari. And it's done in the corner. Again, the Hawks score.
Explosive off the bounce, especially when he's getting space out of the pick and roll situation.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Young with the ball. He has 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 8 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Giannis against Collins. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Bogdanovich finds Snell. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Kick out to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Lopez, no luck.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Outside Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And that's it for the first half of that. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Or third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. In the first few years of Trae Young. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Knocks it loose. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. Lays it up off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us. And
be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And Young kicks to Collins. The dish to Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Capella dishes to Snell. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Snell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Young finds Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Hawks.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Young looking it over. In the corner, Snell with it. Capella, the pass to Young. They get it again. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Huerter passes to Williams. Back to Huerter. Hawks passing it around. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Huerter. And the layup is good.
And right there you see Huerter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Williams looking around. To the left side wing. Here's Herter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herter's a threat in that mid-range area.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Shot's good by Williams.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Holiday goes in. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Williams finds Capella. Poke loose. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The pull-up. The kick out to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Williams. Done outside. To the paint. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Outside Holiday. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Williams. Passes it to Gallinari. Bogdanovich against Middleton. 4 on the clock. Here's Dunn. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Atlanta also making some changes here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Shots good from Young. 12 points for Trae Young.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Hawks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Holiday against Young. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Here's Young. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Young against Holiday. Charity stripe shot. And too long on the shot. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Now the feed to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Up again. Giannis on the phone.
And a big-time playmaker when the game is...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Harris. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at center. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Simmons, passes to Milton. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Lopez with the steal. Holiday against Harris. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Thybulle. Defended by Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis against Harris. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday against Harris. Pass to Milton. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. But Trey, good on the triple.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Down low. Here's Middleton. And it's blocked by Simmons. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Takes a 3. A shot by Milton, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Giannis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Simmons passes to Howard. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Thibault. Simmons feeling it out a bit. That shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. And it's the Bucks on the break. Ahead, here's Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Giannis, and stolen by Harris. It's Howard with the drive. There's the lob to the hoop. Simmons can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Simmons against Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open as Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Simmons. No good there.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And there's the feed to Harris. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Howard. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. 2 on the clock. Misses off the right iron. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you for the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They've got Portis, Holiday out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. But they get it back. Here's Embiid, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bucks trail. Holiday surveying the floor. To the middle. There's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. It's Curry outside. And the 76ers get it back. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Tucker. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Curry.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They recover it. Portis. Yes, that goes in.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Curry dishes to Embiid, shoots over Portis, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Curry. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Holiday against Embiid, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Passes it to Scott. Embiid is at the elbow. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton comes in for Mike Scott. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Here's Connaughton. And stolen by Harris. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Good shot that time by Dwight Howard. I love when he takes quality shots.
To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Maxey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Giannis drives in.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground, the score tied. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's DiVincenzo. And contact, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. That's now 8 points for Dwight Howard.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Howard. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. From deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Howard. Here's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Middleton inside the three-point line, and the Bucks miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead. Forbes the pass to Portis. Here's Tucker, the 17-footer. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Trying to get something going. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Harris inside, guarded by Tucker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Forbes. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And as we end. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia leading by 14. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Green, no luck.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And they go to the intentional foul. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Embiid comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And here is Curry. Outside, Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bucks trail by 14. Feeds to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Embiid. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Howard's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Here's Holiday. Kicks it out to Giannis. And stolen by Howard. Here's Curry. Finished off the brace. And the 76ers lead by 16. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Embiid, and he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
DiVincenzo with it, now defended by Embiid. The pass to Curry. For the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Howard can't hit. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 14. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Embiid from 13. Simmons dishes to Howard. They kick it out to Green. Curry outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
For three, Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Simmons passes to Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dwight Howard.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Scott. He feeds it to Hill. Fires for three. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
for the land of the...
It's an NBA afternoon game here on the short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Shoots from 14. Bank shot, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Lobs it up for Holiday. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Irving with the steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Harris kicks to Jordan. Irving against DiVincenzo. On the top of the key. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Irving. And the layup falls.
The level of talent Kyrie Irving has is extraordinary, and his finishing ability, creativity, English at the rim, unreal.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Jordan. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Giannis with the drive.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Nets leading by 6. Harden outside. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Griffin.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. The Bucks also with the sub. Forbes checked in. Now, here is Harden for 3. Durant sinks the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. He dishes it to KD. Let's keep it alive. Green passes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. KD's got 5 now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brown finds Durant. "24 seconds left in the first quarter."
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Middleton with it, guarded now by Durant. Middleton can't get it to go. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good from Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And again, it's the Nets missing. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Forbes. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point. Now here's Middleton, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Middleton against Irving. They kick it out to Green. Claxton the pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. Pass to Claxton. Back to Durant. And stolen by Portis. Here's Middleton. Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Connaughton.
You know, that's an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Shamet. Claxton the pass to Brown. Outside, KD. Back to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Katie. And the Nets lead by 11.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 11. It's Giannis with the drive. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harden kicks to Griffin. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving passes to Griffin. And here's Harden. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. And the Nets miss again. Bucks trail by 7.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Holiday against Harden. Down low. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you're having a tough time trying to tie down DeAndre Jordan. This guy is a powerful force who knows how to convert.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. 52 seconds left here in the second. Giannis outside. DiVincenzo against Irving. Outside Holiday. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Got a hand on it. Griffin kicks to Harden. On the wing, Harris. Jordan the pass to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From deep, Harden. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. The three. And so it's Brooklyn in the drive. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to... Brooklyn came out looking very confident. Their exceptional focus
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Antetokounmpo.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Taken away by Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And it's in there.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the dunk by Giannis.
So
strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Pocket 6. Again, the Nets for 2.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Harden surveying the D. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Harden outside. Kicks it to Griffin. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. But they recover it. Another shot. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 8.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here is Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Irving. He has 6. Outside for Jordan. Dishes it to Griffin. Back to Jordan. Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Now the dish to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving with the ball. Count it. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. And he makes that one. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Durant. And he banks in the layup. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 10. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Portis. Outside, KD. And the pass to Claxton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Portis. The kick out to Holiday. For 3, Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Harden. Count that one.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Harden outside, over Holiday, tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Middleton can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
It's tipped, stolen by Middleton, and here they come. Back to Portis. Fires the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Outside Durant from deep 3-point range. Forbes with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Middleton kicks to Forbes. Takes it down to Middleton. Harden. He dishes it to Green. From deep. Harden can't hit. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton for 3. Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Bucks.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And Harris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Harris outside. Holiday against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Jordan. That 3 off the mark. And Milwaukee has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. It's the first that brings them within 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Katie. To the middle, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Yes!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Jordan. Money!
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Bucks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the center. Now, here is Young. Over Holiday. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the left iron. Kicks it down to Middleton. Rebound, Atlanta.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Young looking it over. Outside Collins. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from John Collins. Yes, that goes in.
Well, Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Young outside. To the paint. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Capella. Now the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Capella finds Young. They need this. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2 he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Over to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Back to DiVincenzo. 51 seconds left to play in the first. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Here's Forbes. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 11-3 run. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Tucker. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Portis can't get it to go.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the shot goes in.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 6. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Dunn dishes to Hunter. Down low. Gallinari surveying the D. He feeds it to Okongwu. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks leading by 10. Passes it to Connaughton. By himself. And Okongwu slams it in.
How about the instincts by Herter right there, making a difference on that
end. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Kevin Herter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic.
Oh, hammering it in!
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Holiday gets the bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Collins kicks to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his first points in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the paint, Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Holiday attacking. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 4. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. 5 to shoot. The Hawks Bucks need to get off a shot here. Capella with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
Holiday against Young. He gets that one. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Pass to Collins. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Young passes to Capella. Lopez over to help. Young left side. There's the feed to Capella. Back to Young. Now here's Williams. He's guarded close. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Holiday dishes to Forbes. Stolen by Collins. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Down against DiVincenzo. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Middleton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And that'll do it for the first. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
They've got Trae Young. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. He kicks to Young.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
There's the triple. Capella dishes to Collins. Young with no one around. Capella, the pass to Young. There's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta making some changes. Molinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Over Holiday. Again, Young missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Hawks trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young passes to Hunter. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. At the elbow, Hunter. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Floats it up for Giannis. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Young. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Dunn kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Herter passes to Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's now got 8.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
The pass to Lopez. And to Antetokounmpo inside. And he lays it straight in. Giannis has got 20.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Williams kicks to Dunn. Back to Williams. To the middle. And stolen by Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Collins checked in for Okongwu. The Bucks also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Brook Lopez. Dunn dishes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Collins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Herter, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Tony Snell's checked in for Dunn.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Williams passes to Collins. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. Collins in the post. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Hawks trail by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the three side. Just 5 to shoot. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And some assistance there from Gallinari. He looks so calm taking that one with the shot clock buzzer going off.
There's the lob to Portis.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Herter. Here's Williams. Feeds it to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Portis. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. DiVincenzo finds Tucker. Holiday left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. One-on-one fast break. Herter passes to Collins. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Here's DiVincenzo, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. The Hawks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Snell. Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young passes to Capella. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Lopez. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Young passes to Capella. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Pass to Giannis. Second chance shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game. Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Collins passes to Young. Nailed from three-point land.
You start getting the feeling that Trae Young is going to be one of those guys that once he gets into his three-point motion, count it.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Lopez inside. Capella covering. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 8. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now DiVincenzo. Passes it to Middleton. Pulls from the top of the key. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Herter passes to Hunter. Back to Herter. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. From deep three-point range. Misses there. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome. Maybe the best day of the NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo can look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Howard. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink, but you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Brook Lopez. Simmons passes to Howard. Now, here's Thibault. Defense right on him, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Deflects the pass. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thibault, the pass to Howard. The dish now to Embiid. Goes back up. Outside for Curry. There's the 3. A new 14 for the 76ers. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo. And that one is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And Curry, here we go. Howard in the post. Lopez covering. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. The shot comes out.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Kicks it down to Middleton from about 19 feet. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Simmons. And that one drops for him.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
Giannis outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Green. Embiid with it. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Here is Forbes. Middleton right side. And stolen by Simmons. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game, and quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Here's Middleton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. And it's Green in its small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Hill dishes to Embiid. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jumps up. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Forbes can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Maxey. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner three shooter.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Giannis is subbed in for P.J. Tucker.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
2 points, that one goes. Giannis has got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Embiid. That one falls. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And then Simmons slams it in.
You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. Simmons inside, and the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the 76ers with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Dwight Howard. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Curry, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Teague's checked in. Outside, Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jeff Teague.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one, and it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Basket counts.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Back to Simmons. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got his third basket of the night.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Here's Embiid, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Simmons, the rebound by Middleton.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's stolen by Milton. Simmons against Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Simmons. The Bucks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Right side Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. You know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
To the middle. Here's Portis. Korkmaz grabs the miss. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's slammed in by Howard.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Tucker with the ball. Harris is there. And it's sent back by Howard. For the lead, but drive by Simmons. He gets it in there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And George Hills subbed in for Ben Simmons. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Milton kicks to Hill. Embiid drives in. And the dunk by Embiid.
Often when Embiid has a lane, he looks to throw it down, and he's got great speed for a big fella.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Top of the key. Doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness,
You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls for him.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Knocked away. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Hill. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Back to Embiid. Plenty of space. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the paint. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Hill finds Curry. It's back to Hill. Pass to Harris. It's back to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's Thibault in the corner. Shot clock at 3. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Holiday gets the bucket.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on it.
Here's Hill. And there it is for him.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 5. Don't. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The 76ers leading by 5. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's roll.
Oh, man. You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Holiday. And the layup is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill.
Oh, what a dunk! You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. That one, no good. Great D that time from Howard.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Curry attacking. Scott the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
We're never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dump there.
Antetokounmpo against Scott. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Pass to Howard. Tries from 10. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Simmons passes to Scott.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Outside Curry. Wants to get it to Simmons and does.
A precision pass for Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Bucks trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Scott puts up a 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Outside Curry. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tolliver for 3. The shot will not fall. Teague with the ball. He's against Hill. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but Teague is always looking for the right play.
Hill deciding where to go with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily.